Welcome back to all the crackers in the box. Getting there. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Glad you're here to join me on trying to make fun faces on this little Halloween bag. Hello, friends. Here it is, another Monday. I still have to put a little stem on here. Got 3 other of these to do. So, let's get going. Sorry about my leg. I spent the whole day cleaning. Sorry, I adjusted my angle. Spent the whole day cleaning, as I was saying, and yeah, I'm a little gross, and I have a bunch more toys to pick up at the living room to finish tomorrow. And the kitchen counter, we have this long counter, and it always collects everything. Everything you can think of, that counter has to have it on there. Today I cleaned up my desk area, my room. I did a few things I've been putting off in my room, so that was good. I'm trying my best to try not to make all the faces exactly the same. I have already went and tucked on my ends. I haven't done that one, which is the other side. And I'm just trying to come up with just easy, quick. I decided I didn't want to do the felt. I was going to do the felt. My mom's going to be like, oh great, I got the felt out for nothing. But it's a little late to be bugging her this time of night for felt. Here we go. And go down there. Okay, so we're going to do a sideways triangle on this one here. And let's fill that in. I'm not the best at this kind of thing, so this is good practice. I think this is the one part of amigurumi that I really struggle with, is the sewing things together, which I'm getting better at, and the embroidery part. Could definitely get better at that. And I'm going to hide that. Okay, getting there. Let's do another one here. Let's not put it right there, but we're going to go down here. Alright, using one of my favorite darning needles. And just that touch there. There we go. Just going to put one more line here just to give it more of a triangle shape, so I could just kind of lost my triangle there. Pop that there. And I've lost my triangle. Okay, so take you, and we're going to just take you, Probably more of a sideways, but I guess we're just going to go straight on here. Alright. So I watched Disney's Haunted Mansions last night, the new one with Owen Wilson and whatnot. Wouldn't watch it with my kids. That is definitely not one for my kids. Okay, let's go here. But it wasn't bad. Wasn't going to be my number one go-to, but it's going to be alright. It's going to be like in Hocus Pocus where I don't mind it. I'll watch it. Especially if the kids are around. As I get older, it'll be easier to watch it and that kind of thing, but so I was kind of raised on like Hellraiser, the original one, when I was like 11-ish. It's the first time I watched it. It was one of my first massive horror movies that I ever watched, and it's cute. I don't really get freaked out. It's just more gory than anything. That's about it. See, if I had kept it that way. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I like that eye way better than that. That looks like just a lump. I kind of don't want to do that. We'll do fun sideways lumpy eyes another time. Kind of like this guy's face. These were supposed to be like teeth, but they kind of look like the stitches. So I guess that'll work. Because I don't have to fill in all of them. And I keep forgetting that part. This is just to give it some sort of idea that, oh, these are jack-o'-lanterns, not just round orange balls. Got my daughter's costume mostly together. All the pieces she's going to need. We were watching Monster High 2, the live action, newer ones that have been coming out the last couple of years. And I decided it'd be easiest if I could just make her a Monster High mad scientist. So, got some ideas. Gonna do up her nails, get her some fancy stuff, and put on some fun makeup. She wants to have a bit of a accident, but I can't send her to school with any blood or guts or gore, so that'll have to wait till after. That might be too much for her sister to see, because it's already going to be Tiny's first massive Halloween that she's actually been awake for. And we'll see if she can actually stay awake. I might have to miss out again, because the little one may not be able to handle being up past dark. Who knows? She's pretty particular about going to bed early. She is not I want to stay up all night kind of girl. But I'm pretty sure my son will be there, so if worst comes to worst, I'll just take the small one home. Let the other one stay up till like 9. Probably won't send her to school the next day. I doubt it. We'll see. I always hated having to go to school right after Halloween. I only a day to chill, yo. But I am having an inspection in the apartment the next day, which will be fine. Just want to make sure that our windows are all closing. Fire or smoke alarms are fully functional. And, just that, haven't painted, haven't done anything crazy, which we have not. But like I was saying before, I prefer them to come in and see my house looking nice. I have a little bit of recycling by the door that has to go. And they're also going to be cleaning out the dryer vent, which is great. So I had to move a bunch of stuff around in the laundry room. I hope I'm able to move tomorrow, but I guess I'll figure it out. I should be okay. I moved a whole great big heavy shelf with my hammer and all my tools on it, and I just shifted it so it's enough room for them to fit in there. It's usually sitting pretty close to the laundry, not right next to it, but a good 6 inches away, just enough room. And because I have a stackable set, they specifically said they wanted to be able to have access to behind. So the last time they were here, I had to laugh really hard. I had to pull out my washer and dryer for these two guys that are 3 times the size of me, and I'm like, really? They just are on casters. You can slide them. I slide them around whenever I want to clean behind it and under them, which I'll probably do tomorrow and leave it pulled out to make it easier for them, because it's just a little bit weird, but whatever. I don't really like people going into my storage room, but that's where the laundry is, and that's where the main fuse box is, so keep that area cleaned up. Nothing in front of the fuse box in case we need emergencies or they have to come fix something. I did have it all blocked off for a while there. I had emergency, and then they came by and I had a bunch of recycling in there, and the whole building was told a few days later. But it wasn't just me. There was a couple other places they were looking at, and it seemed like everybody had been blocking off. It made it very difficult for them to cut the power. I'm working on stuff, so kind of a safety measure. And I am just not getting this to slide out as quickly as I'd like. It's alright. I'll sacrifice this tiny piece of black yarn. Take that out of my mouth. So it's almost time for bingo. I'm going to try to get this done. I do not believe I'm going to get a whole bunch done on this evening. I'm working on it for about an hour and a half. I watched one Goosebumps, and then I played a game on my phone because I get points, and then I get paid for the points, so I kind of have to do it every day. And I hadn't quite gotten there. I mean, I cleaned all day long, all day long. I think I sat down maybe twice to fold laundry, which I have a load still to do, which I'll probably do when I edit and upload this video, because I don't want to sleep on my bed with a pile of clean laundry. Okay. How about you, my darling, sweet, wonderful, yarny friend? Pop you back in there. And I think I'm going to give him a little ooh face. Okay. Go across here. One, and then one. So I kind of want to, where we get a little bit mixed up is when I try to line things up. That looks about right. And go like this. And go like that. And this is probably not going to be exactly the same, but it's going to be close enough that I am just going to say awesome sauce. Oh, those are a little small. But you know what? They're not even saying kind of triangle. That's okay. We're just going to pretend that I did a great job. Because there's so many I have to do. That it's actually going to be quite alright if they're not perfect. I'm just going to give them a little O for a face. And I'm going to go point it down. Then I'm going to go around here. And then we're going to go up through here. And it says, ooh, I think I'm going to have to. I think the eyes were fine, but I think the mouth should be a little bit darker. Okay, we're just going to pop you in. Keep you free from sin till the Sandman comes. I don't know why that was popped in my head, probably because it's close to Halloween, and that is just such a classic in my world. 6th grade. Good old Metallica. If I went like this, maybe I could do like a Hannibal Lecter type deal. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, definitely need to improve my skills here. Well, I'm liking the new Goosebumps. It's really nice to see Justin Long. I haven't seen him in anything in ages. And he was one of my favorite parts of Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, I know he was barely in it, but I loved him in Dodgeball. Oh my gosh. He is my favorite in Dodgeball. He's just so funny. That boy can take a wrench to the face, which made me laugh so hard when Rip Torn throws the wrench and hits him in the face. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I will never, ever be tired of that scene. It makes me laugh so hard every time I see it, no matter how many times I've seen it. I have a particular set of movies that make me laugh really, really hard. Zoolander, first Zoolander. The model gas fight is so funny. And it's just, oh my gosh. They light each other on fire after having this big gas fight at the Cassidy. Wow. And Blue Steel. I'm always teasing my son. Oh goodness. The last few days, he's being approached by all sorts of people. He was out with his sister and his dad, and his dad wandered off, and he was walking with his sister, and somebody assumed that his sister was his daughter. My 17-year-old son, who in my opinion looks to be 17. He's not a small guy, but he's not a big guy, and he's very, very, cute. But it's been making me laugh. And I guess he went and saw Five Nights at Freddy's with his friends today at the movie theater. I mean, hey, he's got a job. He had the day off, and he went and played with his friends, which was cool. He bought this little Stitch bag. It's just a little bag. I know he's probably going to end up giving it to one of his sisters, but he thought it was so cute. So he just thought he'd grab it and you put the bag on and Stitch is hugging you. So he was wearing it. I guess somebody approached him and asked him if he had bought that bag for his daughter. And he was just like, Mom, what's going on this week? Why does everyone think that I am a parent? I'm like, I don't know, sweetheart. Probably because you're the few people your age that just doesn't have that hoodlum vibe. He really does not. He is not a hoodlum. And that's fine. I mean, not everyone has to be a troublemaker. But it's just kind of weirding him out a little bit, I guess. Let's get a little more right here. We're going to make that one a little bit small so it matches. Oh my gosh, could you please stay on? I'd like you to pop out just a touch more. But I'm just going to leave it. Stay on. Okay, and do one more right here. Go. How does that look? I think that this one, yeah, I did that one a little bit shorter than I'd like. I think it looks a little weird. A little bit weird. I may save folding the laundry for the morning. See if I can get a little more done because I have 3 panels of this to do. I got all the panels done. I got all the purple on. Don't worry, that's going to be tucked away. See, no problem. And shit. Yeah, so I ran into that problem where I ran out of the blue. So I ended up improvising with thread. Now give me one moment while I finish this up and I'll show you what I came up with. And I'm actually quite pleased because it will help differentiate the 2 bags from my 2 very, very possessive little girls. They fight about everything. They're very territorial, and it's not one more than the other either. It's both. They just do not want to give up ownership. They want to make sure that is mine, not yours, and that's just how they are right now, so. I was always under the impression, growing up, that children born even years apart get along better. I don't know about that. I do not know, because my middle daughter was 4 when my youngest daughter was born. But, you know, whatever. And it's gone. Oh, how did that happen? Oh my gosh, no way. No way. That's so bad. I normally don't cut, but it made a knot. I'm trying to save time. And I may have just made a bit of a boo-boo. Well, it's a boo-boo to me anyway. It's not what I wanted. Give that a little twist. Or not. Okay, so I wanted to go Wait, maybe. Maybe there's... Yeah, they're all there. I'm just gonna leave that. It'll be fine. Alright, so... this is what I'm working with so far. And I'm almost halfway through my first panel. But I'm second guessing myself a lot. This is what I came up with. Oh my gosh. This is what I came up with as my pattern. So, we got the red, got the blue, got the red. So I alternated on both sides. So we have the red. That's how we know it's my youngest daughter's. Anyways, on that note, I got a lot to do. I'm going to say thanks for joining me here at all the crackers in the box. One more day to Halloween. So glad you joined me today. Bye.